And this game is a bit of a puzzly route builder, but it also features some dexterity elements as well. The original game does have a very simple rule set, but it does look like a ton of fun, and this new expansion is going to be adding some fresh new ideas into the mix. But if you're not familiar with this game, this is a game where players are going to be building out their highway and trying to be the first to get all of their cars out onto the different roads that they're building with the different components that the game has to offer, because players are going to have a whole set of different roads as well as these pillar tokens that they'll be using to build up their highway. Like I said, if you get all your cars out first, then you do win the game, but if you run out of all your components besides your cars before you're able to do that, then you automatically lose. You're always going to be starting out your turn by placing out a new pillar by stacking as many pillar tokens as you like, but the new pillar has to be either one token higher or lower than the one that you're connecting it to. Once you've placed your pillar where it needs to go, you're going to be putting that road across it, and then you might be putting a car on the road if you're able to meet one of the requirements that allow you to do so. You always get to put a car out on your on-ramp, which is the very first road that you're going to be putting into play. And then you also get to put a car out on your exit ramp, which is only possible to do if you only have one car left and if you're able to connect your road back down to the table. But other than that, you're going to be placing cars out on any roads that you're able to move above or below your opponent's roads. This means that all the players' roads are going to be weaving in and out of each other, and of course with that comes the possibility of knocking some of these tokens over. If you do that and you happen to knock over any of your opponent's tokens, that means that you're going to have to take some of your pillar tokens and then give them to that player. Like I said, if you run out of all your tokens before you're able to put all your cars out, then you automatically lose the game, so you really don't want this to happen. And that's pretty much how you play the base game, but like I said, this new expansion is going to be adding a few new ideas into the game. And the first thing is the new components. It's going to be offering a rainbow, an airport, and even a stadium. And these are going to be offering some different ways that you can score victory points, because there's also going to be a bunch of different objectives provided that will include all of these points of interest, as well as some other opportunities for victory points like fully surrounding buildings, having the highest tower, or even having consecutive roads with cars on them. The original game did also use wooden tokens for their cars, but these did come with an issue as they would slide if you made your road very, very steep. So in this version, they will be providing you with a rubber alternative so that these cars won't slide nearly as easy. A really cool game here with some incredible table presence, and if you are interested in this one, you can find a link to it in the description below.